Check 2, 3, 4, check 1, 2, check 2, check 5. Hello? Hello? Check 1, check 2. Am I coming in?
Yeah, you're coming in. You just break up a little bit. We'll fix it up. You hear you loud and clear in the sanctuary.
Check 4, check 3, check 1, check 2, check. As check 3, check 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, you're set. You'll hear when we introduce you. Thank you, Gail, and good morning. Right, right.
morning, everybody. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living YOLO here at the beautiful Grand Prince Hotel in downtown Winters, California. Welcome, welcome. We're so excited to see you here. So let's just do a little elevating and celebrating, right? If you want to elevate yourself out of your seats, you can do that too. You don't have to, though. Let's go higher. Let's go further. Let's go deeper into God's love. Let's go higher. Let's go further. Let's go deeper into God's love. Let joy take hold and elevate your soul. Let love be great and give us cause to celebrate. Let's go higher. Let's go further. Let's go deeper into God's love. Let's go higher. Let's go further. Let's go deeper into God's love. Let joy take hold and elevate your soul. Let love be great and give us cause to celebrate. All right. Good morning, everybody. Oh, what a wonderful morning. It's going to be 70 degrees out there today, is what they say. Yes, a beautiful, beautiful morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living YOLO. My name is Reverend David Clark, and I am the senior minister here. And let me tell you, we are so happy that you're here. And we're especially happy that you're here because this is Super Bowl Sunday. You could be anywhere. But you're here with us right now. You could be listening to the 8 hours of pregame. But no, you're here. You said, forget about the Super Bowl. We want to find out about the Super Bowl of love. So welcome. You know, every week we've had a bad run of me having to get up here and talk about something that is happening in the world that is devastating. And as we gather today in love and with a sense of family and community, I have to mention that there are families and communities out there hurting very much in Turkey and Syria from this earthquake that has killed tens of thousands of people. And I just want to say that God is here, and God is there, and God is helping, healing, nurturing. And we need to remember that. As much as we need to remember that God is active in our lives, we need to remember that God is active in every life, in everywhere, in every situation. So please keep the people of Turkey and Syria in your minds today as they deal with the unimaginable. Just having an entire, it's terrible, and we want to keep our hearts and minds open for them. So let us do that. Back to the Super Bowl. We are we're a fan culture here in America. We've got a lot of fans, and people are representing their teams. Over here, got Billy representing his team. And, you know, he should have been in the Super Bowl. Yes, the team that should have been in the Super Bowl. And it's a funny thing when you put on your outfit and you represent your team. You have a certain amount of swagger. You know, this is who I'm down with, and you carry yourself in a different way when you're representing your team. And I just want to invite you, as we do celebrate our teams, as we wrap ourselves in the garb of our team, let us wrap ourselves in the garb of love. Let us represent love as fervently as we represent our sports team. Let us go out there with confidence, knowing that our team is going to win. And love always wins. So that's all I have to say about that. So if it is your first time here, welcome. If it's your second or third time here, welcome, welcome. We have some things that we believe that we want to share with you. And also welcome to our online audience, our YouTube folks. We got YouTube going this week. Everything is going smoothly. Everything's going according to plan, so that's wonderful. Now, what do we want to leave you with? We want to just let you know what we believe and what we practice here at the Center for Spiritual Living YOLO. So, number one, we believe that love is all there is. Love is all there is. Everything is just a call for love, an expression of love. Love, love, love. We're talking about that all month this month, but we're going to be talking about that all year. For as long as we have our doors open, we are going to proclaim that love is all there is. Number two, we believe that all thought is creative and influential. Thoughts are things. And everything that you see around you, everything in your life, your car that brought you here, the clothes that you're wearing, the seat that you're sitting in, was preceded by thought before it existed in the material world. It existed in someone's mind. And so we pay a lot of attention to what we think and what we believe in this philosophy, because we know that what we think and what we believe is what we are going to see right out in front of us. So, number three, we believe that you are whole, perfect, and complete, exactly as you are right now. Exactly as you are right now, you are whole, perfect, and complete, because we come from a whole, perfect, and complete source. It is very easy math to do. We have a whole, perfect, and complete creator that creates whole, perfect, and complete things. Every atom, every molecule, every object, equally blessed, equally perfect, and that includes you. You are made of perfect parts. All right. So, number four, and lastly, we believe in a world that works for everyone. And we're working from that world together. It's not a world we're trying to make work for everyone. We are trying to learn love and law and the actual rules that govern this universe that are fair and I'm stumbling on that word. Yeah, what you said. Yes, fair and equanimity for everyone. Meaning, it's the same thing for everyone. Cause and effect, love and law work the same for me as they do for you, as they do for any person roaming this planet. We all live in a world that works for everyone. So now, I want to get to our favorite part, my favorite part of the service, where we get a chance to look at each other as whole, perfect, and complete beings, looking at whole, perfect, and complete beings, and proclaim Namaste. I see you. I see the God in you, and I welcome it. So let us all greet each other with Namaste. intentional love. Love it. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later on. So now I would like to welcome our practitioner of the day, who is coming to us remote from our remote site in Alaska. And it's Gail Jackson. She's going to give us today's vision, mission, and the affirmation of the day. Good morning, Gail. Is everything working?
Good morning, David, and good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you just got applause, Gail.
So our vision statement today is, our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. CSL YOLO's mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness.
Gail, could you say that one more time? Then we're all going to say it with you. The mission.
The mission statement is to provide a sanctuary
For all to be lifted
and
inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness.
All right, we got it.
And I do not have an affirmation for the day.
Oh, did you check your email? I have it here. Hang on a second.
Oh.
It's up on the screen. I can do the affirmation. Because I believe in the eternal presence of love, I can see love everywhere. Everyone? Because I believe in the eternal presence of love, I can see love everywhere. All right, so it is. Thank you, Gail. And now I want to invite Diane Cataldi. She's going to give us our announcements. You know, sometimes there's things floating around in my head that I just can't get them out. I have words and such. So here's Diane Cataldi. She's going to give us today's affirmation. Good morning, Diane.
Good morning, everyone. We're glad you're here. It's great to see all these smiling faces. Okay, our announcements for today. Next week is our big annual meeting, and so we're going to have it here right after service, so it'll be convenient for everyone. Please join us. We will be reviewing the prior year and all of our accomplishments, including our annual financial statements, and also reviewing the ministries of last year and going forward. I think the new board will be shaking things up. Who knows? Stay tuned. But you know, we'll just kind of put some things together, and then we'll see what unfolds for the rest of the year. And then the big thing is, if you are a member, you are able to vote for our new board members. And what we do with that is we have a slate. So you vote yes or no, and it's always, of course, yes. Yes. Okay, so please join us for that next Sunday. Okay, the next thing is our discovery class. Okay, the next one will be on the 18th, which is this Saturday.
15th.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah, we have to move things around.
Okay. 15th on Saturday?
No, 15th on Wednesday for class 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, just a little clarification there. So Wednesday the 15th will be the second class, And then on Saturday will be the third class, and that is going to be in person in Woodland at Karen Vanderford's clubhouse. So I'm sure if you're in that class, you'll probably get an email with all the details. So, Reverend David is shaking his head. So yes, you will be getting an email. So I'm anxious to hear how that's going, and I look forward to having new members. We're growing. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, today we have a very special guest artist, and her name is Andrea Tharp, and we have had her here before, I believe, or at least she's been at the cabaret. So we're in for a real treat today. So, all right, that's the announcements. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. And now, it's time to get into the more contemplative part of our service today. And to get us started on that peaceful path, I have today's sacred reading.
I think I'm going to go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
All right, forgive the reverend. But let's all sing.
Before we get into the sacred reading, please join me in singing Holy Light of Love. Holy light of love, holy light of love, shine on, shine on. Holy light of love, holy light of love, shine on, shine on, and the darkness falls apart when the love shines from your heart. Holy light of love, holy light of love, shine on, shine on. Holy light of love, holy light of love, shine on, shine on, and the darkness falls apart when the love shines from your heart. Holy light of love, holy light of love, holy light of love, holy light
Today's sacred reading is from the New Thought Dictionary, page 84. Love, the outpouring of spirit, the givingness of life. In its lesser sense, the affection one has for another. The principle of love is not to be confused with mere sentimentality, although all forms of love are aspects of it. It is the great transforming power which brings everything into harmony. It is the unifying principle, the creative element, the motivating power of all that is fine and noble in life. In metaphysical treatment, it is the healing force. And now, Gail will deliver our invocation for the day.
Mother, Father, God, sweet, sweet Spirit, how good it is to be gathered here today, connected through one Spirit, one presence, one essence, and that is God. And so knowing right here and right now in this moment that we are blessed, and as we are blessed, we send this blessing out to the leaders of our country, as well as other countries. Those that are suffering in this moment, whether it be from mental disease, physical dis-ease, spiritual dis-ease. Sending out words of prayer to uplift. Because as we pray for others, we pray for ourselves at the same time. And as God is, we are. Sending out prayers to Mother Earth, two-legged, four-legged, three-legged fur babes. And as we are connected in the one Spirit, the one essence that is God, we are uniquely one. And so in this moment, knowing that all is well, we give thanks. And join me in saying, and so it is.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. So I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in
Andy Thorpe. Everybody. Wow. So we're trying something different. Mitch Austin was here the other day, and a wonderful friend of the center, Mitch Austin, and he is a great and wonderful speaker, and he had an influence on me because when he spoke, he did it without a podium, and he held a microphone. And so I thought to myself, I want to do that. And I thought, no, I can't. I gotta hold on to the podium. I can't just be up here with a microphone. So I'm bringing you on a journey with me. I'm not just taking the microphone and starting to talk. I'm letting you know what's going on in my mind. So just please know that as I'm maneuvering around the stage here with a mic in my hand, it is not natural. So it might look a little weird, but please ride with me here. So we're talking about love this month. All month we're talking about love and different aspects of love. And we talked about what love is last week. What love is and what love isn't. And we came to the conclusion that love is oneness. It is togetherness. It is a shared faith. And one of the things that we talked about love not being is rare. Love is everywhere. We just have to tune our antennas to see it, recognize it, and as soon as we recognize it, we can be fed by it. We can say, oh, there's love. As soon as you recognize love, you recognize somebody else's love. You'll see a mother and a child there sitting there talking or playing or something like that. You're like, oh, that's love. And then something happens in here. That's part of thoughts becoming things. But these are beautiful thoughts becoming wonderful, life-affirming things. So we need to be better at seeing love. So how do we do that? Well, and why do we do that? Well, one of the reasons why to do it is, have you ever bought a car? One time we bought a Dodge Intrepid. You guys remember Dodge Intrepids? They weren't great cars. But we got together and we bought one. This was early in our marriage. And it was a white Dodge Intrepid. And I didn't see any of these things anywhere on the road. And so we bought one because it was a good deal. And as soon as we started driving it, I started seeing it everywhere. Of all different colors. And then most particularly, I would see white Dodge Intrepids all over the place. It was like they just appeared all of a sudden. And that's the funny thing. When something enters into your consciousness, you see it. You see it more. And there wasn't like there were more Dodge Intrepids out there. Okay, just when I bought one, it wasn't like, oh, everyone else decided to buy one. All those Intrepids were out there. I just wasn't noticing them because I wasn't looking for them. Now, this isn't a hint on how to see the kind of car that you want to see. This is how you see the love that you want to see. How do you see the love that you believe in? It's the same principle. We have to look for it. We have to recognize love. To that end, I was forced recently to go to the cable company. Now, I don't know if you've ever visited a cable company, but as long as we've had cable, the visit to the cable company has been pretty much the same. Awful. You go there, you get an apathetic person that's talking to you. You're there for a reason. You're there to work out some sort of problem that can't be worked out online. It can't be worked out with a technician coming to your house. You got to go in there. So you go in there with a pretty major problem. And you're talking to someone that probably doesn't care about what you're going through. So when I realized that, when I got the word from my cable company, they said, okay, you're going to have to go into the office, you're going to have to bring this equipment in. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I know what's going to happen. So I go into the cable office. Sure enough, as soon as I walk in through the door, it's on. There's somebody at the counter. They are at 11. And they're trying to convey this point to a CSR and to a customer service person. And I don't know what that point is. I don't know what's happened. But you can tell from the body language. You can tell from the energy given off by the customer and by the customer service person that this conversation is not going well. It was everything that I thought it would be, right? We knew it was going to be difficult. We knew there was going to be fights, and we knew there was going to be, this and that, and long lines, and everything. And as soon as I walked in, everything got proved to my nth degree. Have you ever been happy that something bad has happened? And you say, no, David, that's ridiculous. I'm not happy when bad things happen. You are when you predict them. When you say, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. And look, it happened. And even though it's a bad thing, you kind of pat yourself on the back a little bit because you knew. You knew. So, as I was patting myself on the back for knowing exactly what was going to happen in this situation, I might have missed a couple of things. I allowed myself to look around the room a little bit more. Because like I said, this happened upon walking through the door. So I still had a line to get through. And as I was waiting in line and as this situation was happening, there were also other situations happening. Other things that I might have missed. One of those things was a perfectly civil conversation going on between a customer and a customer service rep. It wasn't this 11 situation. It was a very mild, cordial situation. And it was a problem. And they couldn't figure it out. And they were just talking amongst each other. Well, we could try this. Well, let's try this. Okay, well, I'll give you a new piece of equipment. Okay, I'll take that. And everything was just okay. There's another situation that happened in the line where people start talking to each other in the line. You know how when you're in a long line and you just start to connect and bond with people that you're in line with. Have you ever done that? And just started talking? That is so lovely. I'm going to tell you right now, that's love. That's love. When somebody just starts talking to you out of the blue, I love that. It's like, oh, I feel special that this person is shining their light on me. I'm going to shine my light on them. And then we wind up having a great conversation. Well, in amongst this conversation, people were figuring out their own issues. They were talking to each other. It's like, oh yeah, that happened to me too. You know what I had to do? I had to do this. Oh, you did? I think that's going to work for me. I'm going to call home, see if they can try that right now. All these things are happening all around me. Love is happening all around me at the cable office. A place where love is not supposed to be. It's just supposed to be anger and frustration. But I tell you people, I saw what I wanted to see. The first thing that I saw was what I wanted to see, what I expected to see. And then I got all kinds of icing on the cake by seeing things that I didn't expect to see. But being a wise theologian, like myself, I immediately recognized that there's love happening here. I immediately recognized that I might be full of it. Maybe I don't know what is going to happen. Maybe if I start off looking for love, I will see more love. Because that's what I want, right? That's what I want is more love in the world, more love in my life. I want to see more evidence of it. I want to feel it. I want to know it. I want to recognize it. That's what I want. That's what I want. So as a lover of love, It's my job to look for it. Just like I'm mining gold. If I'm a gold miner, it's my job to get in those mines, get on that river, start panning, start digging, and find that gold. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. With something more precious than gold, more precious than any material thing, it is the state of mind. It is love. It is our connection to each other. So, in the chaos of our daily lives, and our daily lives are chaotic. We're doing a lot of things, people. And whether you're retired or you've got a job or whatever, we have a life that we want to lead in amongst all of these other lives. What you do affects the world. Every time you find love and you let it fill your heart, every single time that is bringing peace to the world. It's affecting the world and it's affecting everyone that's around you. People start to recognize and come to you because they know that you're going to look at love first. You're going to look at whatever problem they have through the eyes of love first. So let us become as thirsty as a gold miner for love. You know, because it's there. Okay, there's love in them Nar Hills. There is love in them Nar Hills. Everywhere around us. So, like I said earlier on when we were talking about fandom and fans and putting on your love jersey and representing that, there's a million different ways to do that. Striking up a random conversation, seeing love being shared between people and acknowledging that just in your mind, saying, yeah, that's love, that's love. As we look at the disaster recovery and each living person that they pull out of the rubble, to cheers and tears. That's love. When you see entire communities of first responders and volunteers and just everyone trying to dig people out, that's love. Love in action. And even though the unspeakable has happened, love comes in to save the day. Love compels us to save the day. So that's your home play for this week. And you can take it even farther if you want. Into next week. Maybe the week after that. Look for love. Know the presence of love everywhere. And even in situations, know that you're going towards love. When you've got that tough meeting, you got that tough phone call, you got that tough doctor's appointment, you've got that tough conversation that you've got to have with someone. You got to be at that place that you don't want to be because you know what's going to happen. Know this first. Love is what is going to happen. Love is what is happening. First and foremost, it's love. And then it's everything else. So, see how that works. See if you find more love. See if you see more love. See if you recognize more love. You can actually go back in time to situations and find the love in those situations, in old arguments that you have with yourself. You can recognize the love that is in your past as well. Unclaimed love. It's still waiting for you to pick it up. It's still hot and fresh. You can go back as long as you want and find love that is just as potent as the love that is here today. So that's our homework. Represent love, look for love, and know that love is all around. So let's take that into prayer. Let's go inside. Inside. To that place beyond all condition. That place beyond our skin and bones. That place beyond our organs. That consciousness within us that is always there. Always awake. Alive. Listening. Always at peace. That part of us that is always with God. And it is from this place that we declare that there is one God, one Spirit, one consciousness, one love. There is one. And because this one is all, I know that I have come from that one blessed source. And so I have access to all the good that God is in my life. All the peace, love, power, joy, beauty, and wisdom, love and light. It is all within me. And because I know this about myself, because I come from a perfect source, I know this about everyone. I know this about the entire planet of people, because we all come from the same source. And so we all have the same connection to God. That same connection that makes our beliefs real right in front of our eyes. And so I proclaim that I believe in love. I believe in our connection to one another. I believe that we are all in love together. I believe that love is our default setting. And as I know this, I know that love is spreading across the world, the consciousness of love. Spreading to our blessed family, our physical families here, and our blessed family that extends across the globe all the way to Turkey and to Syria. Knowing that love is surrounding and enveloping all the survivors, all the people that have passed, all of their families, the country. I know that our love extends, that our family extends to Ukraine. I know it extends to Africa. I I know it extends right across the street. There is no spot where God is not. And so with a filled heart, with a joyous mind, I release these words. I release this love into the universe to let it do what love does. To let it heal, to let it build, to let it serve. And so let us all release these words, knowing that they're true, knowing that they're done, knowing that God is everywhere. Let us all release these words with the words, and so it is.
For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth
Andy Thorpe, everybody. And Billy Larkin, a little bit from Billy, just a little bit. Well, we are a center that believes in conscious and committed and structured giving. And there are so many ways to give and so many ways to expand your abundance consciousness. You can give of your time through volunteering. You can give of your talents through participation. And we give of our treasure through financial donations. Your gifts help us in our mission to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. So there are many ways to give. We can text to give. It's on the screen right now. It's 530-322-8441. Or you can PayPal. That's our PayPal ID. Very easy to do that. Or you can just send us a good old check or money order to this P.O. Box, P.O. Box 1361 to CSL Davis, our old name. Our old blessed name. I shouldn't crinkle my face when I talk about our old name. Our blessed name. We are great at CSL Davis, I think. So I'm off on a tangent. P.O. Box 1361, Davis, California 95617. So now that we know why we give and we know how to give, let us enter into that sacred consciousness of divine abundance as I ask you to place your hand over your heart, symbolizing that divine flow and that everlasting beat. And say with me our abundance affirmation. I give with an attitude of abundance, knowing that as I give, I do receive. Today, I celebrate my prosperity and my ability to share from my overflow of good. I give from the knowledge that all is well.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
We bless and release these gifts to do their work of proclaiming the good news that all is well. As we have freely given according to the law of circulation, it returns to us full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So we will always have more to enjoy and to spare, to give and to share. For this we give thanks, we let it be so, and so it is. So, the microphone experiment. What you think? All right, I'll do it next week. I'll keep working at it. I'll incorporate that in by popular demand. So, with the children, we want to welcome the children here today, even though there are no children here other than the children that we have nestled deeply in our hearts. We are calling children and we are creating there is one child back there. We are gathering children and youth and families towards us right now. And we want to open a space for them. And we do that by saying, we love you.
We love you.
We are here for you.
We are here for you.
And we're so glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
Yeah, that sounds convincing. You know what? Let's try that one more time. We love you.
We love you.
We are here for you.
We are here for you.
And we are so glad you're here.
And we are so glad you're here.
Oh, the child inside just jumped a little bit. That worked. It worked. the power of spiritual connection. We believe in the power of spiritual connection here. And what does that mean? That means that we believe that we're connected to each other and we're connected to spirit. And that connection has power. As we believe in each other and we believe in our connection through spirit, there's nothing that we cannot do. So we exercise this power through prayer. Through affirmative prayer is what we call in this tradition. And if you would like the gift of affirmative prayer, please come to one of our practitioners. We've got we got 2 practitioners in the house right now. And we have a lovely area over there to the side where we can sit privately and talk about how wonderful you are, how connected you are, and how God is working its way through your particular issues and conditions, whatever you've got. We're trained to see God, and we love seeing God work for you. So, one last thing. We're having fellowship after the service, so come downstairs for a little bit. The game doesn't start until later this afternoon, so you can spare a couple of moments to come downstairs and fellowship with us. There'll be coffee, there'll be some goodies, and good times. So please join us downstairs after the closing song and the benediction. So let's get circled up and sing the peace song. Represent love and recognize love and always remember that God loves you. And so it is. So it is.
Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you,
That was
Billy.
beautiful. Really fun. I played a bunch of and brought my a nice way to get your Sunday going. So you're gonna watch the Super Bowl?
I have